Well, then let's get at it. We usually stand and say the pledge of allegiance, begin the meeting. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You gentlemen looked at the minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything with it.
Both sets, right? The
And
9th and the 10th.
Motion to approve.
Both sets, that is correct.
Okay, Gary made a motion.
And I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
For both sets.
Both sets.
Aye.
Aye. So, anything else very fast? Nothing really very fast.
Credit card?
We have the transfer, wow.
Number 5, how about general assistance quarterly report?
Yep.
That'll be fast.
You used to have one over here, didn't I? What are you looking for? A letter on, passed it to you one day. Here it is. It's underneath. Okay, this is still not lovely. All right, now it says it is.
Don't want to be, but.
Right, Jennifer?
There's an application that she's gonna do early, she said. She in December, and maybe. Yeah. And it's required.
All right, Casey.
I gave them your packet,
Okay.
so.
He has a 2-parcel subdivision, Bowman's addition to Benton County. We have a resolution that's ready for that, for your signature. He has all the other attachments that are required by the subdivision ordinance. And we ask that you approve Bowman's addition to Benton County. Final plat.
This is just for one of the lots, right?
Yeah, but it's 2-lot subdivision now, but he's only doing, there's already a home on the one.
Okay. So,
Just need a motion for approval
For the resolution.
yep,
and the resolution.
we'll make the resolution.
You're not recording it today anyway, correct?
No.
Okay, so we can still get Rick's signature next week when he's back.
And then you can
Okay,
mail
that'd be
that
good.
packet out to him.
Yeah, or I
Maybe.
can leave it in the courthouse when you come to.
Yeah, just leave it in the
pieces.
courthouse and I'll just.
Stop and pick it up?
Yeah, come in after the first year and do
Yep,
it.
it'll be up in
Up in her
office.
office.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So is there a motion to approve that? Did Gary make that motion?
He's reading yet.
Okay, okay.
I move we approve it. Bowman,
No?
final plat in Benton County,
Hey, Schmidt,
Okay,
parcel A.
I'll second it.
There you go.
Call for
Okay,
it.
by resolution.
Yes.
Shank,
And Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Done. Done, thank you.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
See you when we see you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I got to talk about. How's that?
Perfect.
Okay.
See you later.
Yep.
How are you? Good.
So can we do number
We can do the transfer funds now if you
8
want.
now?
Yep. So I'll tell you the different ones. So I didn't grab it, I wasn't sure. I had, so the watershed, we had $929.47 left in there. So I'm gonna transfer that into our general fund.
Watershed, WMA.
WMA, we knew that going into it last year.
You got 900
$929.47.
Okay,
Where's that going?
General basic. And then the old Fund 10, which was mental health, is now the new Fund 6. That had $627.71. So we had to, you know how that transitioned.
yep,
So I'm transferring that into the Fund 6. And then the capital projects, we had that Fund 1551, which is basically when we bought this building.
okay,
But then the other fund, 1513, was when we did the transportation building. That, they're still within the same capital projects, but the one had a negative $8,659.67 for transportation. So I'm transferring from 1551 to zero that out, because we're done with that project. So I need that approved by resolution to transfer those funds. And this was included in my budget amendment a couple weeks ago.
yep.
What was that last amount? 8,000?
$8,659.67. And that's between two capital.
That was a negative number, wasn't it?
Yep, the one for the transportation building had a negative ending, so
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
zeroing that out.
So,
Because now if he gets that other project, we're using his.
ARPA.
Yep, so we're done with that one.
Yep.
so where did the money come from?
Capital, the 1551, we have more than one capital project fund.
Okay.
So it's basically all capital projects, but we're done with that project, so I'm zeroing it out.
Makes sense.
Yep. And I don't anticipate him making that active again, he's pretty much done over there, right?
Yeah,
Should be, so.
yep.
Even with the driveways, stuff that's
Yeah,
all
we're
done?
using ARPA for that.
Yeah, that's ARPA.
Not gonna put any more cement along the south side of the building?
If we do any of that that's still connected to this, we still have that other balance in that 1551 too.
Mhm. No,
Okay,
just the driveways.
that's all that's left.
Okay, so I take it, a motion for the,
To approve that,
yep, transfer the funds
Yep, I'll make that motion to approve it.
Second,
By resolution,
Beershank, aye.
Primer, aye.
Seaman, aye. You got that printed out already, Annie?
I won't, I'll bring it next week.
Okay,
I wasn't sure with a couple different things what we were doing today, so.
okay.
I just knew I had the plat numbered already, so.
Election, I think 40. Got 5 minutes yet. Sheriff,
We could do law
discuss
enforcement.
approve law enforcement contract with City of Norway.
You didn't have it signed, did you see it yet?
I didn't sign it, or they did?
You didn't sign it either.
No, I'll sign it.
So, make sure it's good.
That'll work. We need to get a copy down to.
Yeah, you just scan it to them when I get it done.
Okay.
To Norway. That's the first one so far, and I'm assuming we'll be getting more.
All right, well, we need a motion to approve signing the contract, law enforcement contract with Norway.
How many hours a week is it?
10 hours a week.
It's the same rate as normal, isn't it?
3250
That was raised last year, wasn't it?
last year or the year before.
That was last year.
I move to approve it.
I'll second that.
I don't think you got the hourly in here.
Should be. Unless they run the bad. We'll have to do that.
See, it's not the hourly, you got the total lump sum you got.
Get your calculator, Haley.
On the phone.
Make sure it's.
How many hours did you do?
16,900 divided by 520.
32.5.
Yep.
It's 3250 an hour.
Okay. All right, I forgot where we're at now. We got a
You can call for a
call.
vote.
Okay,
Beershank, aye.
Seaman, aye.
Primer, aye. Didn't know it was resolution, was it?
No,
No.
Okay.
How many more of these you got coming?
that was the first one so far.
All of
This
them.
one.
All of them. 12 more. No, not 12. Two's got their own,
Yeah.
be 13,
Yeah, so it'll be
12,
12.
10 more.
What's going on with Atkins?
It will be as it was, 20 hours. No. They would like to increase. I haven't talked to them about it for quite some time now.
How much time you spending down there?
I'm signed for the one, those are two of them.
It holds pretty true, but in the end, we're always over.
All right, next one we got is Jerry Grief. Discuss courthouse.
I guess my question is why we need security at the courthouse to go to the treasurer's office, why we need security out here. You know, this is, like we said, $260,000 a year, taxpayer dollars going toward this. And
246,
240, okay, so,
sounds about right.
you know, why's Benton County gotta have this? When pretty much no other counties in the state have this.
Well, the county restricts firearms in these facilities. And then the governor, well, I shouldn't say the governor, the legislature, has a law that if you restrict weapons in county facilities, you have to have armed security.
Okay. Why don't the other counties have to have it? There's a lot of counties that have signs in the door saying no weapons, but there's no security.
I guess you would have to
And-
ask them.
And then that is for court areas.
That's for the entire, our ordinance is for the entire building.
Okay. So why, I guess I don't understand.
We are choosing to protect not only the court area, but all of the employees in the courthouse. Unfortunately, it is the times we're living in.
So what's the threat? I guess.
The threat is what you don't know.
Wasn't
that
it
simple.
originally when the judges too?
The judges wanted it in within the courthouse. Unfortunately, our building is not of the design that we can easily just do it for the courts. And then we're not doing anything for the employees.
Okay, but if you're talking county employees, what about the county roads people? You gonna protect them then too? I mean, how far does this go? I just think this is just extreme. To spend this kind of money on something I don't believe is needed, and there's all but 3 other counties in the state of Iowa don't believe it's needed either. Because there's only 4 counties in Iowa where you have to go through security to get to the treasurer's office or to the auditor's office.
That's the design of our building.
They have buildings real similar to ours.
Like Lynn County, their treasurer's office is not in the courthouse.
Right. Yeah, and there's some like that that are in separate locations. And there's some that have separate locations, they still don't have security in the courthouse.
Very true. It's a sign of the times, and this is what the supervisors chose to do with it.
Well, maybe we should put it to a vote to the taxpayers. They're the ones that gotta pay for it, right?
Well, that's where it comes from, yes.
And, you know, the other complaint I hear from a lot of people is when you walk in the courthouse, you got people there that have no idea who you are and they're wanting to know what your business is. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of their business what I'm doing in the courthouse.
No, they're supposed to ask you if they can help you find where you need to go.
That's what they're not what they're asking. So,
Then I will address that.
but I really think this should be up to the taxpayers because they're paying the bill on it. Because compared to the rest of the counties, we're way out of line up here.
Or,
Why can't the security be upstairs where the court area is? I've been to every courthouse in the state of Iowa this summer, and there's a lot of them where I can walk right in the courtroom with court in session, nobody questions me. And then the other thing is, how often do you have court up here? I talked to one of the county attorneys, assistant county attorneys yesterday. She said they only have court 1 day a week. So why do you need security 5 days a week? And why do you need security out here?
one, because of the county ordinance, and 2, We have things going on in this building where we have this building and the courthouse, where we have things going on where people are emotionally.
I can understand it in this meeting, supervisor's meeting, you could have a deputy out here 2 hours a week.
And then that does nothing for security, for Department of Human Services, for the Abbey Center. We have things in this building where people that come in are emotionally charged. Can be.
Can be.
Same thing in the courthouse.
But every time somebody shows some emotions, you can't have security there.
And then I guess perhaps the other counties that don't have security are behind the curve.
I don't know, a lot of them got higher crime rates than Benton County do.
I guess it's how you want to look at it.
I think it needs to be looked into and something done to, I think it's a waste of money.
That would have to go to the supervisors.
Okay. What's it take to change the ordinance and redo things? And what ordinance is it anyway? Do you know what the number of it is?
Oh my,
For security?
for the not allowing the weapons in the county facilities.
Because what I read on this state supervisor, what I found was a supervisory order, it just says counties are to restrict firearms in court-controlled areas at the courthouse. And sign on the door, in most places does that.
Are you looking something up, Haley?
Yes, she is.
We did a resolution for firearms in 2018,
Can we get that to you, Jerry?
security policy in 2018. It wasn't by ordinance, it was a policy. Policy for disclosure and all that stuff, we have those.
Sure.
So I can
Yeah.
email you those if you
Okay.
want,
Okay,
if you want to give me your email.
We'll get
on
you a
that.
copy of that.
okay, all right.
Yep.
Thanks, Jerry.
Yep. Did you get my message yesterday? No, or not? Yeah,
I will.
okay. I want to talk to you about that other issue.
Okay.
The illegal dumping, so,
I worked on that some yesterday.
okay. You got a piece of paper there, right?
Yep, you can write it on the back of my form here, and then I'll send that to you right now while I'm sitting.
Okay.
Yep, yep. I think we had a press release back when they did that with the courts too. I'll try to send
Yes.
you that stuff too. And put your phone number just in case it's quicker.
Yeah, we have a lot of things that are
Thank you.
Yep.
still in our courthouse that a lot of the other counties have moved out of their courthouses.
Yeah, when I look at one similar to ours, they put, security at the courtroom door, or at the top of the stairs, or second floor, third floor, wherever. But as far as treasurer's office, auditor's
I know
office.
Tama County was looking at adding security. I think Buchanan County has some.
I think Jones was doing an addition too.
Now, when I was at Tama, there was nothing there. I could walk anywhere I wanted in the courthouse and nobody
I
questioned
know
me.
they have talked about it over
Yeah.
there.
And I don't believe there's any in Jones County. What other county did you say?
I
Blackhawk?
thought Jones was talking
And
about.
Blackhawk is,
Blackhawk has security for everything. That's one of them that does. They got a newer courthouse too, so.
Is Iowa County, did they do anything?
Iowa County has nothing.
I think they may have on court day only, not,
Well, yeah, now, when I say nothing, I mean to go to the treasurer's office
Oh,
or to
yeah.
walk in the, now, a lot of these where you can walk in without any, going through security like we do, there's still, during court days, they have an officer at the door of the courtroom or upstairs, like on second or third floor, checking everybody in. But,
like Lynn County, I believe, it's been a while since I've been to the Gene
there's no security there.
at the Oxley building.
No, they just have a receptionist sitting
Yeah.
there.
They've just got somebody sitting there.
Yeah, there's no security to go through, so, or at least when I was there this summer, so.
And then the courthouse is,
Courthouse has security in Lynn County.
The Gene Oxley building, the supervisors are on the 3rd floor, and you can't get to them.
Yeah, when I was in there, I was just going to the treasurer's office and checking that, so I didn't check supervisor's office there, so. But,
They have a secretary right out front, and you can't get back to the supervisors at all.
Yeah.
They have offices.
Yeah, and, you know, my biggest issue is treasurer's office, you know. Going in there, and I guess I don't know any reason why that can't, if we do have to have security there, why it can't be moved back, why it can't be on the days of the week they have court. It saves some money. Same way out here. This just seems a little extreme. So.
Well, we're ready to move on.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks.
Ron, what do you got?
Not too bad, how are
What do you got, the 2080 agreement?
oh, yes, for the,
Sorry.
SART, Sexual Assault Response Team. We entered into that a number of years ago with numerous counties. We are just doing the SART portion. And then we've been with the Riverview for the advocates. Although we do have our SART person is doing some advocacy work for us too, in a couple of cases. I would like to continue our agreement with Brandy Lewin for the sexual assault response team.
Are they getting utilized quite a bit?
We try to have a monthly meeting, and then they put on some training every year for everybody. Yeah, unfortunately, we have a lot of calls.
I'd move we approve it.
That'll have to be by resolution to approve the 2022.
Okay. Is that how it's addressed on here?
Not on that, but I'll
Okay.
type up the resolution and then
Okay.
I include that 2081. I think there's a place for signature down
There isn't.
there. Is it?
No.
All the counties sign on the back.
Yep, and there ain't nothing there.
Because it has to be notarized, Ron. Do you know where the other part of it is?
I forwarded you the whole email.
Yeah, there's no.
I'll have to
Got-
call
These
them.
are where the other boards approved it.
I'll call them and tell them we're missing the signature page.
Yeah, because that's why I couldn't get a hold of Jennifer in Clayton County.
Yeah, they're still the fiscal agent for all this.
Yep, but, because I have to pay her directly.
No.
Let me look at it again.
I know, it's very weird. But they won't, the other stuff is too gassy.
I never
No,
looked at it
there's
that
only
close.
those 7 pages, so we're missing.
We're missing a page.
Yep.
Okay.
But I think, if you guys approve it, I still gotta get that check because we're late.
Yes.
So, we get that page from them, I'll have you guys sign it next week, but we need to get that check ready to go. Because it was due.
Was there a motion to approve it?
Yeah.
Gary did.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Sincere courtesy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
good.
second it.
Is this by resolution?
Yes, it's gonna be.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Chairman,
Gary.
look, it's under this company.
Beer shank guy.
Seaman, aye.
And Primer, aye. Primer, aye.
That's amazing they didn't send a signature page.
I think Ron got a copy of what they got, probably. Because it looks like all the other counties have signed off on this one. I don't give this one out
I can't see that. Jesus.
because. You can?
No.
Want to go bigger?
Oh, much.
This one
Yes, yes.
Just from reading that.
Yep.
type of
I
page that says,
sent Randy a message.
okay, otherwise I said we could type something similar approved by the board, Benton County Board of Supervisors in the test, if they don't get it to you. Got a text message from an employee. So, there you have it.
I can sit here and think of things all day. It's some politician drama. I'll check with the other two boys, make sure they're okay.
Myron's late.
Did you break your winter coat out yet, Haley?
Yep.
Sue's got a light jacket.
Today I did. It's supposed to be 60.
Gary and Tracy in short sleeves yet.
Yeah, true farmers.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't brought my space heater in yet, but it'll be pretty soon.
I know they've had the heat on in the end office. Because the entry way right out there. The heat from that comes out of the end office, and it was like a hug in there the other day.
Really?
Very small area, but it's heated. And it was heated. We found him. Call off the search party. You were fun that way, though.
We're ready.
Item number 7.
Okay?
Benton County Secondary Roads has a credit card that's used, initially was used primarily for hotel reservations at meetings. Fall is a busy time with that activity. What we have ended up using the credit card a lot here in the last couple of years is ordering some automotive truck parts online because you can't find everything as the models get older locally, or you have a few other options. The $2,000 limit caused us a problem here just this month. The maintenance superintendent had their annual conference in September. The office managers had it in October, and we had $1,600 worth of parts we needed to order. We were above that $2,000 limit. My question to you and request is either one, could we raise that credit limit, and I don't know what the county has got a policy on. It used to be 1,000 and then it was 2,000. Or could secondary roads have two separate cards, one being just for parts ordering, and the other one being used as it is currently? Didn't know your thoughts on that and what options we might be able to consider, but I foresee the need for ordering parts online to continue, and when they come close or possibly exceeding that $2,000, I don't know that much above that would be the problem, but definitely caused us a problem here earlier this month. Haley was able to help us out in the auditor's office utilizing the auditor's office credit card, but I don't think it's just going to be a one-time deal. I think we're going to see this come up more frequently than just on a rare occasion, and so I'd like to consider some options or a change of some sort, and I don't know what you would be willing to offer.
So what's easier for you, Haley? Second credit card or raise the limit?
Either one.
For the accounting wise, it'd be easier if you keep parts over here and hotels and meals here, you know what I mean? Keep them separate.
Well, plus if Myron's gone with the card and they needed it or something too, parts.
Yeah, cards there in the office, in my office, to be used when it's needed, but if one of us is traveling, then the card goes with that person usually.
So would it be smarter just to get a second card then?
Probably, I would just name it Benton County Secondary Roads Parts. Maybe, because
That'll
you're
work.
the engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So we just need a motion or whatever, so then I give that to the
Like
bank.
about a $5,000 credit limit?
Yeah,
For parts, is that right?
Yeah, that's what Haley mentioned.
Yeah,
And then just remind them
yeah, I
within 10
don't
days,
see a problem with that.
get us the invoice even before the card statement comes, because sometimes those
mm-hmm.
get past due really easy.
No, we have done that in the past,
Yeah.
just to, free up some of the credit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we tried to do here recently. But we
Sometimes
had
it's-
cleared it to the point where we had, I think, only $500 left on the $2,000. But the parts total that we needed to order were $1,600. So we ran into just a mild dilemma there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, a
This is a
separate.
motion to authorize a second credit card with a $5,000 limit,
Yes, I would take that.
and I'll make that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Done deal.
Bridge replacement project being proposed in Benton County, Big Grove Township, Section 12, 21st Avenue Drive between 64th Street and 65th Street. Got the final plan sheet that needs board approval and signature. Need to get it scanned back to the DOT. This would be for the July DOT monthly. Hopefully that contractor would be in a position to build that next construction season.
Motion to approve.
Second. All call for a vote?
Aye.
This is a resolution?
No.
Oh, yeah. No.
This is the bridge
Bridge
replacement
replacement?
project, signing the
This
title
is not
sheet.
a resolution.
No.
Yeah, okay. So, aye.
Aye.
The Cedar Valley Nature Trail takes care of the bike trail, nature trail through Benton County. They have been doing a lot of work on that trail in the Benton County portion here recently. I know they're working on, we did a bridge just in Buchanan County, I think, just across the line, but I think they're looking to pave part of that trail that's unpaved that runs through Benton County, but in conjunction with that, right where the bike trail crosses 52nd Street, the trail slopes up uses a gravel road and then goes back on the trail. Years ago, when the railroad used to go through there, there used to be a tunnel there, is my understanding. The Nature Trail hired a consultant to draw up a plan for a tunnel, box culvert. Earlier this year, signed a contract with, for that project. They'd like to get started on that next week. In order to build that, they're gonna need to close 52nd Street for the duration of that project. I've got a resolution like I do with my own projects, temporarily closing 52nd Street. I've identified it between intersection to intersection, but where that bike trail crosses is just a little bit east of 22nd Avenue Drive. It's basically right on the township line between Harrison and Polk Township. The contractor that is building the box culvert, just for information, is the same contractor that has built the last 2 or 3 for Benton County, the 2 down by Norway and the 1 up here east of town, just before the Lynn County line. That tends to come in with a decent sized crew, and when they get started, they intend to work, and the project gets built pretty quickly, so.
They're guessing they'll have it done before snow flies?
Yes.
Okay. And then how many people are this gonna impose on closing that down?
Depending on how all rural residents enter, exit their property, there's a resident just immediately east of this, where the trail is. Trying to think if there's another one farther east before you get to 29th or not, but all of those roads around there are rocks, so it's not but a 2.5 or 3 mile detour, so to speak, for them to travel to their location.
Okay.
Tuesdays are the fall.
It is a resolution, so I would request a motion to approve that and vote accordingly.
Move we approve it. Okay, I'll second it then. Call for a vote by resolution.
Shank, aye.
Kramer, aye.
Seaman, aye.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
The prime contractor is, it's all weather dependent, but he is anticipating, I think 6 to 7 weeks when he put the schedule together, when I met with him for pre-construction over at the Lynn County Conservation's office. Box culvert contractor, I think, figures he needs 3 weeks or less to build the box, and the dirt contractor, who's the prime contractor, felt they needed about the same amount of time themselves.
So you gotta add the 2 together.
Correct. Last item I had on the agenda for myself on the table, I did not. I have been in contact with 3 property owners that I need return paperwork on. One of them was planning to come to town this morning, but evidently that's been delayed, or he hasn't made it here yet, so. I will probably have it on again next week or the following week. Thank you. Other than that, unless you had any questions, I didn't have anything for you.
No, I don't have anything for you this week.
Move we adjourn.
Well, public comments? Nothing? Marvelous. Now I will accept that, Gary. Sue, you ain't got nothing, do you?
Nope.
Marvelous. All right,
Move we adjourn.
we got a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I'll second that one. Yep.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right.
Take care.
Yep, you too. What do I need to do then for that?
I
Credit
will
card.
email that girl at the bank this.
Okay,
And then what she'll do, she'll get it set up, I'll just have it go to the same address, and then they'll mail you the card.
okay.
So usually she just needs my board action.
I couldn't remember how that works. It's been a while since we set that one up.
Yep,
and-
I'll print it out, or I email Terry Lehigh, just trying to know who handles
Take
it.
it home?
So,
No,
I know the department card that we have right now has my name on it. If it needs a name, then I would
do
just
you want me
put,
to just call it
it's
Benton
gotta
County?
have a
Mine's-
name on it, that way if they get checked, you know
Well,
what I
mine
mean?
says Benton County Auditor, and on the back I say show county ID,
Okay,
because if one of my other girls uses it,
mm-hmm,
that's how I do it.
but that'll be allowed, that'll be online, correct?
yeah, like I say, mine,
Yeah.
mine says